Hello. I am Abigail and welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be redrawing this character here that I created back in 2016, back when big hair and not correct body proportions were my thing. So let's get started. So I bust out my sketchbook. This is a Copic Sketchbook. I think, if I recall correctly, I bought it at Blick, and I've got my handy dandy trusty Papermate pencil. This one's kind of a fancy one, kind of new, kind of different. I just got it from Walmart, and I get to sketching. I want to keep the pose, when I was doing a bit of thumbnailing, I wanted to keep the pose pretty similar, you know, kind of give her that attitude. And ultimately, I did have a lot of fun with this. I kept it pretty simple. When I used to draw back then, and I mean, I still kind of have this problem now, I don't really draw my characters doing anything. I mostly draw them posing. And back then, I wasn't the best at even posing them. I feel like now a lot of times how I pose my characters are kind of sassy, almost as if they're models. And back then I didn't even do that. They were just kind of like however I felt comfortable expressing them, like however I felt comfortable pretty much drawing the fabrics of the clothes I was putting them in. That's what they got put in. That's the pose they got put in. So this is like straight arms and straight legs, you know, if you can call this 3/4 view. It's really weird. And so I posed her a little bit more so like she's, you know, like a model or something. And yeah, I had a great time with this. What I love about redraws is just the fact that they just really showcase where you've gotten better. You know, this drawing, I did not even spend as much time with it as I do other drawings, and it really just, this YouTube video is 19 minutes long. I hardly spent more time than this doing it. Like, it took me, I think, the longest it took me was to sketch. Sketching took the longest, and that's crazy because usually that's the shortest, and inking and coloring take me a bit longer. But it was just, I kind of surprised myself with kind of taking the concept from when I was young and actually kind of turning her into a believable person. And that was a good feeling. Here I'm drawing, I put like kind of fishnets on her because those weird blue shorts, then like underneath it blue like legging situation, not doing it for me. It's not, I have never once seen anybody dress like that. I've seen like ombre pants, but what is with the ombre shorts, or like the shorts on top of ombre tights? That's weird. So I ditched the weird ombre legging tight things and I switched it out for some fishnets. And I actually leaned into the fact that she was supposed to be kind of goth punky, kind of, you know, like she had the black lipstick and the piercings and the two-tone bright hair and the jacket and the choker. So yeah, I took it a step farther. I did crop her jacket, and I, instead of this weird like tank toppy thing, I actually gave her like a little, like a bralette, something actually believable that people would wear. And the jeans shorts are little cut-off jean shorts. And yeah, I stuck with the shoes because I wanted to stay kind of true to the character. I used to draw those shoes all the time, and not gonna lie, I know Converse aren't as in as they used to be, but I still wear mine all damn time. So I left the Converse and I inked her, and now it's time to get coloring. I did want to touch a little bit on, so it is the new year, and I don't know about you, but I am a New Year's resolution goal setter gal. That is my jam. So this year, a few of my goals, pertaining to art and business particularly, are I really want to practice anatomy more. So I actually am, hashtag not sponsored, I actually bought Skillshare for this year, and so I'm super excited to dig more into that. I had Skillshare for a little bit in 2020, and I really did like it. I definitely did not utilize it very well, but so if you guys don't know a little bit about me, I actually quit my job a couple years ago to pursue art full time. I am one of the lucky ones. I quit before my art was making any money. I got very lucky that my husband has a good job and we were able to do this, and it is exciting. I have been making money on it, and that is honestly, I am ecstatic. It makes me so happy to see a little bit of the fruits of my labor. Went through a dark time. 2020 was dark for everybody. I didn't do anything. 2021 was a little rough. Not as much for me specifically, but my family and a lot of people I was close to. So I am just really excited this year to have a fresh start and to be starting somewhere, because it was hard in 2021 to try to like get my shit together a little bit after what felt like just an eternity of hell. And so this year I'm starting somewhere with a shop that is pretty successful thus far, I would say, and I'm super excited to be here. And back to the point, so I'm an organized person, so I created a schedule for myself. What I do each day at each time, and when I'm posting what, and I feel super great about it. It is really manageable, and it built in a lot of time for me to kind of pursue some passions of mine, like reading and playing games and things that used to bring me lots of joy, and where I got inspired from, which is why the year I've created the most art was not last year. It was not the year before that. It was 2016. I was 16 years old, and it was I was doing tons of reading, lots of hanging out with friends, I took in inspiration everywhere, and I have not had that for years now. And so I've built that into my schedule, and that's where hopefully Skillshare will come along as well, give me a little bit of structure to my own teachings of myself. And but anyway, so hopefully you will see a lot more of me. And if you like my stuff, a little bit of plug for myself as well, I post about 4 to 6 times a week on Instagram. I have two. I have an art Instagram, which is linked below, and then I also have a bullet journal Instagram, which is pretty fun. I post a little less there just because there's a little less to post. And I post on TikTok pretty regularly now as well, so I will have to link that all below for you. And but yeah, so honestly, just kind of hunting down creativity and motivation and inspiration, while also kind of breaking down complicated concepts in art, is my goal for the year. And so I really hope that you can see that reflected in my art in this coming year. So I hope that if you are a goal setter for the year, I hope that you can accomplish your goals as well, because that is my favorite thing. I love hearing people's New Year's resolutions and how they manage them, more so than just, oh yeah, I want to lose weight. So like, well, what are you going to do to accomplish that? I have my entire year broken down into quarters and things I want to do in each quarter, which is a 3-month period, to accomplish my goals. And I just love seeing those processes. So I am going to chit chat now about the art. So with the colors, I wanted to keep true with the kind of the darker emo-y colors while also bringing in the bright blue and green. I decided to tone down the blue a little bit, so it's kind of a darker, richer blue versus being the same kind of neon looking as the green. And by sticking with the outfit, she isn't as dark as I wanted her to be, but she wasn't really dark in the original one either. I did switch her hair to short hair. I just felt like that was a little bit more true to character. I just felt kind of that long, flowing, luscious locks maybe isn't as punk as kind of a shorter, unruly style, so I did switch that. I did keep the shaved side of her head. It isn't blue now like it was in the other one. It is
It is green. You couldn't quite see it. It was hidden behind all the rest of the hair. And I can't remember if I outlined her the old one, but I did outline it like this. I used to do that a lot. Oh yes, I did. So I did outline her in blue before, so I did like kind of a half outline. And now I am taking a bigger Micron pen, going over the outer edge. I like to make it thicker, you know, kind of places where things are overlapping, something's casting a bit of a shadow. I like to kind of thicken up the lines a bit, as well as the outer edge. I just feel like it gives a crisp look, and it also gives me a chance to fix some mistakes. I am a sloppy colorer. Like, I don't care about the lines. If I'm out of the lines, I'm out of the lines. Oh well. And this kind of gives me a bit of a chance to kind of cover some of that up. So, like I said, she is simple, yet I feel like the message of the other one that is very conveyed in her design, and it was actually really fun. I think this would be a fun thing to do, take those pieces that I did in 2016 that were really inspiring and I had a great time making, and redrawing them now so I can see how well I've improved. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this, and there she is, completely done. Have a great day, stay safe out there, and I hope that you have a happy new year. Bye!